Why can the royal guards kill anyone and not have any penalty like going to jail? The Royal Guards of the United Kingdom are one of the most iconic and respected attractions of the British monarchy. With their stunning scarlet uniform, unwavering seriousness, and rigorous protocol, they have become a symbol of the discipline and tradition surrounding royalty. Every day, thousands of tourists from all over the world gather in front of iconic places such as Buckingham Palace or the Tower of London to see them in action, capture photographs, and witness their strict guard routine. However, many visitors are unaware of the strict rules that govern their work and, in their enthusiasm, may cross the line of respect, leading to unexpected situations. For the Royal Guards, their work is not just for show, it is a national security mission. They have been trained to maintain order, protect the royal family, and ensure the safety of visitors to official residences. Despite their apparent immutability, these highly trained soldiers are prepared to act firmly when challenged or when tourists invade their space. His famous stoic stance can change in an instant if someone gets too close or tries to interfere with his duty. From shouts of warning to quick, decisive movements, the Royal Guards show no mercy to those who are unaware or ignore their strict protocols. Many times, foreign tourists, not knowing the rules or simply out of curiosity, get too close, try to make them laugh or even touch them, without being aware that they are dealing with members of a serious military unit. These actions often trigger immediate and forceful responses, which can surprise unsuspecting bystanders. Whether it's a sharp warning, a firm slam of the rifle on the ground, or a sharp order to back off, the guards make it clear that their job is to be taken seriously. In the age of social media, these unexpected moments have gone viral, showing how the Royal Guards stand their ground with unwavering authority. Videos of tourists surprised by the guards' reaction have accumulated millions of views, provoking amazement and respect for the dedication of these soldiers. The images of a tourist running in terror after having crossed the line or of a guard shouting a command in a firm voice demonstrate that this is not a game, but a real duty. Most tourists see the Royal Guards as a picturesque attraction, a perfect photo opportunity or viral video. However, its main mission is to guarantee the safety of the monarch and royal properties. His commanding presence and unwavering discipline are intended to deter potential threats and maintain order in places of high importance. Although many see them as part of a visual spectacle, the Royal Guards play a fundamental role in the security of the monarchy. These soldiers belong to elite regiments of the British Army, such as the Queen's Foot Guard and the Royal Household Cavalry. Their training is rigorous and their discipline is absolute, allowing them to carry out their work with the utmost precision. Their primary mission is security, and any suspicious or disrespectful behavior can be taken very seriously. For tourists, this can be difficult to understand, as many see them as decorative figures ready to pose for a photo. However, guards have the authority to take immediate action if someone crosses the line. Every tourist who approaches the Royal Guards must follow a series of unwritten rules, some of which may seem obvious, but which are surprisingly often ignored. Some of the most important standards include: do not touch the guards. One of the most essential rules is that touching a Royal Guard is strictly prohibited. Despite their immobile appearance, any attempt at physical contact can be considered a threat, and the response will be immediate and forceful. Don't block your path. Guards follow predetermined routes during their patrols, and it's common to see tourists getting in their way to take a photo. This is considered serious disrespect and has at times led to strong reactions, with guards ordering visitors away with a loud shout of "make way." Stand aside. Don't make fun of them. Imitating or making fun of the guards is a common practice among unsuspecting tourists, but these gestures usually receive a firm response. The guards are trained to maintain composure, but when a line is crossed, they do not hesitate to reprimand those who do not respect their authority. Do not touch the equipment or weapons. The rifle they carry is not for decoration. It is a real weapon, and any attempt to manipulate it can be interpreted as a security threat, which can have serious consequences. One of the most iconic moments captured on video is when tourists unknowingly break the rules and are quickly corrected by guards. Some of the most common reactions include: warning orders. Guards are authorized to give loud orders to anyone crossing the line. Phrases like "stand back," "go back," or "make way," "stay away," are common and are usually enough to make tourists realize their mistake. Intimidating marches. If warnings are not enough, the guards will not hesitate to advance decisively towards the person who stands in their way, using their imposing presence to make them retreat. Using their weapons as a deterrent. Although rarely occurring, there have been cases where guards have raised their rifles as a visual warning to those who persist in their disrespectful behavior. One of the most viral incidents involved a tourist who tried to put his arm around a guard for a photo. The reaction was immediate. The guard shouted firmly and adopted an alert position, which left the tourist in a state of shock and made him realize the seriousness of the situation. Despite their firm and imposing image, the royal guards also have a gentler side, which they display in appropriate interactions with the public. On occasion, they have responded with small gestures of courtesy, such as greeting children or making discreet comments when the situation allows. However, there is a fine line between courtesy and discipline, and guards must ensure that their conduct does not jeopardize their authority or the safety of the royal family. Over the years, videos of these unexpected moments have helped humanize their image without compromising their core mission. It is important to remember that the royal guards are not actors or tourist attractions. They are soldiers who play a key role in defending the monarchy. Their presence represents centuries of tradition and honor, so showing respect to them is not only a matter of etiquette, but also of recognition of their dedication and sacrifice. The rules are in place not only for the safety of the royal family, but also to protect the integrity of the guards and ensure they can carry out their work without unnecessary interruptions. To avoid awkward moments or even public reprimands, here are some key tips for those planning to visit the sites where the royal guards operate. Don't get too close or interfere with their work. Follow the instructions. If the guards ask to clear the area, do so immediately. Avoid making jokes or provocations. Always maintain an attitude of respect. Enjoy the show without interrupting. The changing of the guard ceremony is an impressive tradition, but it requires concentration and discipline. The royal guards of the United Kingdom are much more than a tourist attraction. They represent one of the oldest and most respected institutions of the British monarchy. Throughout this video, we have seen how their imposing presence and iron discipline make them iconic figures, but also relentless guardians when it comes to enforcing the rules and protecting the safety of the royal family. Many unsuspecting tourists arrive at iconic sites such as Buckingham Palace or the Tower of London without truly understanding the level of seriousness and commitment that comes with being a royal guard. Some, in their desire to get the best photo or to interact with them inappropriately, cross boundaries that can have unexpected consequences. As we have seen, the guards do not hesitate to react firmly when necessary, using their authority to maintain order and remind visitors that their mission is to protect, not entertain. One of the key points we have explored is the importance of respect for these soldiers. Their rigid postures and unwavering silence are not just part of a visual tradition, but a symbol of their rigorous training and dedication to their duty. By ignoring the rules, tourists not only put their own safety at risk, but also disrespect an institution with centuries of history. However, behind their seriousness and rigor, the royal guards have also sometimes shown a more accessible and human side, responding with gestures of courtesy and understanding to those visitors who, although unaware of the rules, approach with respect and admiration. These moments remind us that, despite their protective role, guards are also ambassadors of the monarchy and British culture. It is essential that those who visit these historic sites understand that the rules are not there to inconvenience, but to ensure safety and order. The lesson is clear. If you want to enjoy the experience of seeing the royal guards in action, do so with respect and follow the established rules. This way, you can appreciate the ceremony, tradition, and dedication that comes with being a royal guard without unnecessary interruptions. Ultimately, the royal guards have no mercy when it comes to enforcing their mission. Their unwavering commitment to safety and tradition makes them one of the most admired figures in the world, but also an authority to be respected. Tourists who wish to approach them must do so with the same admiration and consideration that they deserve, understanding that their role goes far beyond a simple tourist attraction. Thank you for coming this far. Subscribe for more content of this style and comment in the comments what you want to see next on the channel. See you soon.